This is a team of AI agents running inside my terminal. 7 of them working in parallel, doing a job that would normally take a junior analyst an entire day. And that was just the first task. Yesterday, I used Claude Opus 4.6's new Agent Teams feature to run 3 real projects from my business: a full competitive analysis for a client, a go-to-market plan with a landing page, 4 YouTube scripts, and 30 LinkedIn posts, and a feature upgrade to my software product. 3 teams of agents, 3 different skill sets, and 1 afternoon. This is what actually happened when I put agent teams to work on real business problems. Let me show you. If you haven't seen this yet, Anthropic just released Claude Opus 4.6, their most powerful model. But the feature that changes everything for business owners is agent teams inside Claude Code. Here's what that means. Before, you had one AI agent doing one task at a time, sequentially. You give it a job, it works through it step by step. That's fine for simple stuff. Agent teams let you spin up multiple agents that work in parallel, like actual employees on a team. One agent researches, while another analyzes, while another writes. They coordinate autonomously. Combine that with Opus 4.6's million token context window, meaning these agents can hold an entire business worth of information in memory without forgetting, and you've got something that genuinely works like a small team. Here's how I used it. First project, a professional services firm strategy call. I need a full competitive analysis. Who are their competitors, what are they doing, and where are the gaps? This would normally go to an analyst. 4 to 6 hours of intense work, research, organization, writing, and formatting. But instead of giving this to one agent, I designed a team. Here's how I structured it. 7 agents, each with a specific role. Agent 1, the client profiler, researches the client's own online presence to establish a baseline. Agent 2, competitor discovery, finds the top 5 to 7 local competitors through search. Agent 3, the service analyst, deep dives each competitor's offerings, specializations, and positioning. Agent 4, the digital presence auditor, evaluates websites, blogs, social media, SEO signals across every competitor. Agent 5, reputation analyst, pulls Google reviews, ratings, sentiment patterns, and common complaints. These 5 all run simultaneously. That's the power of agent teams. They're not waiting on each other. Then Agent 6, the gap analyst. This one waits for the others to finish, takes all their outputs, and synthesizes it into strategic insights and recommendations. And Agent 7, the report builder, takes the synthesis and formats 3 final deliverables. So you have 5 agents researching at the same time. And this is what it actually looks like. Now let's look at what the team produced. The full competitive analysis. Each competitor broken down across every dimension: services, digital presence, reviews, positioning. Real data pulled from their actual websites and public profiles. So look at this. It's not just listing information, it's analyzing. That's the kind of pattern recognition that a good analyst does. It also generates a comparison spreadsheet, every competitor side by side. Pull this up in a client meeting and you can have a real strategic conversation immediately. And the 1-page executive summary. 5 priorities for the first 90 days, each one backed by what the agents found. And the total time from the initial prompt to finished deliverables, less than 10 minutes. 7 agents, 3 output files, and work that would have taken one person the better part of a day. Second project. I turn the agent teams on my own business. The brief: I run a premium AI coaching program. I asked it to build me a plan to get me 10 clients and then actually produce the assets. Now this time, I let Claude Opus structure the team itself. So it ended up with a strategist agent mapping out the plan, a copywriter and web designer rebuilding my landing page, and a content agent producing YouTube scripts and LinkedIn posts, all working in parallel. Here's what came back: a completely rewritten landing page, new copy, new structure, and it actually understood my positioning because I fed it context about my program and target market. 4 YouTube scripts, each targeting a different pain point my ideal client has, and 30 LinkedIn posts, not just filler, actual story driven content pieces designed to attract the right people. A content manager would take 2 to 3 weeks to produce all of this, and the agent team did it in one 10-minute session. 70 to 80% goes out with light edits. The heavy lifting is done. I have a micro SaaS that I've been meaning to update and upgrade. I fed Claude Opus its entire code base and then asked it to be my UX designer and project manager and suggest whatever updates I should make to the product to make it better. It came back to me with 10 incredible suggestions. I just asked it to implement all of those suggestions, and within 15 minutes, I had new features implemented and working. One agent handled the front end, another worked on the back end logic, and another made sure everything was working in parallel. 3 projects, 3 agent teams: marketing analysis, content production, software development, and in one afternoon. Agent teams are the shift. It's no longer one AI assistant doing one thing at a time anymore. It's a coordinated team that can research, analyze, create, and build in parallel on real business problems. Now, here's what most people will do with this: nothing. They'll think that's impressive and go back to doing everything manually. Because the gap was never about knowing what AI can do, it's about actually building it into how your business runs. That's what I do inside my program. We take exactly these capabilities and wire them into your actual operations so they run without you. If that's what you need, there's a link in the first comment.